Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and today I'm going to be filming a slightly different video. Today I have a story time video. I feel like I have so many stories that I could tell because funny things always happen to me. I always seem to get myself into funny situations, which is great because I always have lots of stories to tell my friends and family, which they love. So today I decided to share a story with you guys on my channel. I'm not going to be mentioning any names, but I'm going to be talking about a funny date situation. And I have had a few of these situations, so I probably could tell, you know, quite a few stories about different dates that I've been on. But today's story, I think it happened about two years ago now. I think it was just when I turned 18. So the story starts, I was actually on a night out with my sister and a few of her friends for one of their birthdays, and it was towards the end of the night. We'd all had quite a bit to drink, we were ready to go home. We stopped by at McDonald's on the way back to get some chips or something, or a drink. And anyway, I had had quite a bit to drink this night. And if you know me personally, I'm not shy, but I'm also not overly confident. I don't randomly go up and talk to people or anything like that. I'm fine talking to people, but yeah, I'm not one to just go up and randomly start talking to someone. But anyway, and this night, we were standing in the line for McDonald's waiting to be served, and for some reason I decided to turn around, and there was these two guys standing behind me, and they were twins. And out of the blue, Isabel decides to say, "Oh my god, are you guys twins?" Which I probably wouldn't ever do if I hadn't had a few drinks. Anyway, and they proceeded to tell me yes, and we had a little bit of a conversation, and then I ended up adding them both on Facebook, which is very out of the ordinary for me. Anyway, so fast forward to the next day, I get a message on my Facebook saying, "Hey McDonald's girl," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that happened last night." Anyway, so I replied and we started talking for a bit, pretty normal. One of the twins that I was talking to, he ended up asking me out on a date. So let's call this guy Simon, I think. Don't know any Simons? Yeah, we'll call this guy Simon. So Simon asked me out on a date. We decided to go out for dinner at this Mexican restaurant. It was really nice. Like, I'd been there a few times before, so I kind of knew what to expect. And yeah, we got to this place. I think we met there, and I was like running a little bit late because for some reason I forgot how to get into the city. I don't know. I'm not the best at directions, so yeah. Anyway, so we went on the date. We had dinner, it was all good. He was a really nice guy. The only thing was, when I go on dates, I don't really have that many complaints on topics that, you know, you can talk about. But one thing I hate people bringing up is their ex relationships. If they constantly are talking about their ex-girlfriend, you know, bringing them up in every conversation, like, "Oh, have you been to the movies lately?" "Oh yeah, I went to the movies last month with my ex-girlfriend." Like, is it necessary to bring them up in every single topic that you're talking about? No, it's not. When you're going out with someone like for the first time, you don't really want to be talking about your ex-relationships. Like, it's not something that I personally want to hear about. Anyway, so yeah, he did bring up his ex-girlfriend a couple of the times. So yeah, he did bring up his ex-girlfriend a couple of the times, and it was just a little bit annoying to me. Anyway, so we finished our dinner and we decided, I think we got dessert after that, and that was all nice, it was all good. And another thing I noticed throughout the date, so my name is Isabel. Most people nickname me like Izzy, Isabel, you know, pretty normal nicknames I get. And then I get a few nicknames revolving my last name. But throughout this night, I noticed he kept calling me Belle. And I was like, that's interesting, like no one has ever called me that before. And as we were walking to our cars, I think he mentioned my name again, calling me Belle. And I was like to him, so why do you keep calling me Belle? Like, I've never been called that before. That's different. And he proceeds to say, well, my ex-girlfriend was called Annabelle and that's what I used to call her. I'm sorry, what? So he used to have a girlfriend called Annabelle and he would call her Belle, and now I'm Belle. What? Never in a million years would I expect for that to be his response. Crazy times. Anyway, so we said goodbye. That was the end of the date. I think we actually did go on a few dates and hung out a few times after that, but things never worked out with Simon. I think he was still in love with his ex-girlfriend. So the moral of this story is, if you're going on a first date, if you're going on any date, do not bring up your ex. Because who wants to hear about that when you're going on a first date, when you're meeting someone for the first time? It's not something you'd really want to be hearing about. Me personally, it's not what I want to be hearing about. Anyway, that was my story time video today. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you have any funny date stories, please leave it in a comment below because I'd love to hear. And if you enjoy watching my videos and you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another story time maybe soon if you enjoyed this one. Thank you guys. Bye.